So this right here is why I do what I do. So my name is Colleen. I help people be empowered around all things money, and I help a lot of people be connected to the disability tax credit process. When I first heard about disability tax credit from other moms, not from a health professional that was helping me with my son, when I read the definition, just like you are, on the CRA's website, I thought the same thing. I'm like, clearly my autistic son does not meet this criteria because he can dress himself, he can walk, he can do all of those things, but can he? So this is where most doctors or most people reading it get it wildly wrong. It's not that you basically have to be incapacitated. It's that what it says is it takes you 3 times as long to do the normal daily activity of someone of similar age without the disability. Now, let's look at someone with autism like my son. He's highly verbal. He would not appear autistic if you didn't know and if he wasn't in certain situations where he was triggered. But in the situations where he is, things like dressing, the decision around dressing, the indecision, the stress, the anxiety, all the things that he gets triggered by just around dressing alone makes him meet criteria, because it in fact does take him 3 times as long to get dressed of someone of similar age without the disability. It takes him 3 times as long to do that most days. And I can go on and on and on about how that would correlate to the disability tax credit. And so he is approved. He was actually approved under anxiety first because we were operating for a very long time with the understanding that he had anxiety and no doctor had even diagnosed him with autism yet. So that's a whole nother story, but that's how I found out about disability tax credit. And that was my first clue that there was a whole entire kit and caboodle of problems around disability tax credit, around RDSP, around people having access to getting this filled out properly, access to help with understanding it, access to getting their taxes properly fixed up afterwards, access to opening an RDSP. Every single day I hear wild stories of barriers around each and every one of those steps. And so I'm empowering people around all things money. It's a passion to me, but specifically around disability tax credit because it is a hot mess. And so no, you do not have to be totally incapacitated to qualify for disability tax credit. In fact, we have helped hundreds and hundreds of people now through this process successfully. If that is you or you're caring for someone that's disabled, please save this video. Please send it to someone that you think it would help. And please comment disability below if you would like help through the process.